That's a global market for you, I guess.
Rise for the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the regular Harborcreek Township Supervisors meeting of April 15th, 2026. Hope you got your taxes in. Before we go any further, we certainly just, Dean Pepsello, our fellow supervisor, has had some health issues in the last week, and we certainly wish him well. He's home resting and recovering, and we're not going to bother him with any township-related issues other than harassing him a little bit. But we do wish Dean well. Do I have a motion to approve the regular supervisors meeting of April 1st?
No public comments.
Oh, geez, I'm sorry. Yeah, do we have public comment before? Anything right now? Mr. Birch?
Just one, I don't know where you stand with the lease for Blanchfield Farm Market. When you are gonna release that, but however, last year, the roof started to get real bad. We had a lot of buckets. It's leaking terribly. I don't know where the township stands, what the long-range goals are, but if we don't do something with it, and whether, you know, I'm more than willing to help and do things. If I'm definitely gonna apply for it, I would like to see the outside painted, you know, I can do that very easily.
Okay.
And I would like to work with the township if I am awarded, but I wanted to bring it to your attention. The roof is getting pretty bad, and without a good roof, but like I say, I don't know what your long-term plans are for it or anything, so I don't want to overstep my bounds, but
Okay.
I felt an obligation to bring it to your
Appreciate that.
attention.
Yeah, we
Thank you,
appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes. Any other public comment? Seeing none, do I have a motion to approve the minutes of April 1st?
So moved.
And I will second. Mr. Oler?
Yes.
And I will vote yes. Moving on to planning and zoning, the Connie Cruz show. First item is review a consolidation subdivision plan from Marino and Christina Biagini. Owners of properties located at 205 Carver Avenue and parcel to the south, being Erie County ID 28-6 and 16 and 17, requesting to consolidate said parcels. Properties are zoned lakefront business. Connie.
The Planning Commission reviewed the plan on April 2nd. This gives you a visual as to where it's located on Carver Avenue. Simple plan, just consolidating two parcels. One has a house on it and the other is a vacant piece of parcel. Combining them will give them a frontage of 225 feet, and so it does meet the requirements for lot size and lot width. So the Planning Commission made a recommendation to approve it.
All right. Okay. Any questions? I don't.
This is easy
Pretty
one.
simple. Yeah, absolutely. Connie explained everything, and you know the Planning Commission recommended. So, yeah. Do you have any input, or you know, just?
Not at all. Other than the fact we just want to say thank you very much for the opportunity to be able to present on this as well. Too. It gives us an opportunity to. Because the lot in that area, some parts were overgrown towards the street right there too, and we started getting a little concerned about this. It's encroachment on the wires and near the gas lines and things. So we actually, because we own both of those parcels anyway, and it wasn't really relevant to whether or not we were bringing those two together, we were able to clear that whole area out, make it safer for people to access that if they needed to.
Great.
But yeah, this gives us an opportunity to be able to put a shed in the back in an area that wouldn't be dictated upon where that line would be down to. That's
Sure.
that if I'm speaking.
That's correct, Len. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Okay.
We don't have anything else really to add.
Great.
Just extending our appreciation for the opportunity.
Certainly.
To do this.
All right. I'd like to make a motion to approve the consolidation subdivision plan from Marino and Christina Biagini, Biagini for the index number 272816 and 17.
And per the Planning Commission's recommendation.
Yep.
And I will second that. Any discussion? Mr. Oler?
Yes.
And I will vote yes. You can hang around for the rest of the show, or you can take him out to dinner if you'd like. Moving on, Connie, review a final land development plan from WME Properties LLC, owner of property located at 4550 Buffalo Road, Erie County ID 13-105 2.07 for the purpose of constructing a 4-unit commercial building. The property is zoned B1 business.
This parcel is located at the old Price Right Plaza. There's an overflow parking areas where this property is located. So that just kind of lets you know where it's located. So the existing conditions on the property, we do have this blue area shows a flood zone. So a portion of the building will be located in that flood zone where the developer will have to comply with our floodplain ordinance, which is to build it up 1.5 feet above the base flood elevation. So, but this is just the current existing conditions. There's a creek along the east side of the property that goes behind the old Price Right. So what's being proposed is a 7,200 square foot 4-unit commercial building. It's going to be surrounded by a 5-foot covered sidewalk for pedestrians around the front and side of the building. 20 proposed parking spaces included on site. And they're also going to have some shared parking with the Price Right Plaza. We do allow for developers. This is going to be located, can you see, Tim?
Yeah.
This is going to be located behind more or less PNC Bank here. So it does comply with the parking requirements with that additional 20 shared parking spaces. They did submit an easement, so we can make sure that they have the required parking for this establishment for the 4 units. So that is submitted already. They are asking for a sidewalk deferment. As you know, this is in the business district. So they are asking for a sidewalk district. This site does bring its challenges because there is a creek on the east side, and on the other side of the creek is owned by a different person. So they don't have access to put a bridge there, as well as the flood zone area. If there was ever a flood, that bridge would be an object that might float down. So they're just asking for a deferment currently. If it is approved, that would be listed in this land developers agreement for a deferment for the sidewalks. At some point in time in the future, they would be obligated to do so if it presents itself. So this is where the building is going to be located. There is an existing access drive. They're going to be using the main plaza driveway for the entrance. They're not going to have a separate entrance from Buffalo Road. But within the plaza, there's an entrance located here. I guess I should maybe go back so you can see it right here, and then on the north side of the property as well. For the green space provision, this property is already developed. There's already a paved area. So they are asking for a sidewalk, or not a sidewalk, for the landscaping modification on the west side as the pavement goes all the way up to the property line. Typically, we would have that 10-foot green space buffer with trees along the side. We're not going to make them take out pavement in order to comply with that. They are going to be planting some trees along the front and the end caps at the end of the rows, parking rows here. The dumpster location is located back here, brick with vinyl fencing, it looks like. They did do some clearing along the creek. It was overgrown in that area, so already it looks a little bit nicer than it was. So that's one modification, the other modification that they're asking for the green space. For the lighting, they're going to be using canopy light and wall-mounted lights. There were already some existing light poles on the property. I think they're going to be removing a couple of those and replacing those and upgrading them to make it fit for this development. Let's see. Whoop. The building elevations, this is the south elevation here, so that's where you're going to be looking at from Buffalo Road. The two tenants, and I think that's two tenants are going to be facing the south.
They might face south or west.
Okay. So that'll give you an idea of what it will look like. So we did receive the fire hydrant location approval letter from Brookside, the water and sewer availability letters. We did receive Mark Corey, our township engineer's review letter. And it's not required to have an NPDS permit, so they don't have to get DEP permits for this project as the property is already developed. There is no outstanding items currently. There will be the land developers agreement that will need to be signed, and the declaration of easement agreement that will be signed. All the other agreements won't come into play because there's not a stormwater plan. They do have some drainage. The runoff water will be going into, well, I guess Mike can kind of explain exactly where the runoff water will be going. So it does have to comply with the floodplain ordinance. So the planning commission made a recommendation to approve that based on the deferment for the sidewalk, providing compliance of the floodplain ordinance, and submittal of the outstanding items. And there was nothing outstanding in the township engineer's review. So Mike Sanford is here, from Sanford Surveying. If you have any questions regarding the project, he's representing WME.
The creek that does run north and south along the property, is that a named creek?
No, there is
Is it-
no official name, but some people will call it 5 Mile, but I don't think it has a real name.
Okay, all right, okay. All right, just curious. Okay. And, I mean, while we don't have named tenants yet, I mean, it's a great project just to see, more development. I mean, that's only positive.
Didn't that one picture say Trader Joe's?
And the next one said Costco, in fact,
Okay.
yes.
This is where the Popeyes was supposed to go
Right.
a few years back when it
Yeah.
was approved, but project fell apart. But on
I'm
their
assuming
end,
they're aggressively recruiting tenants?
Correct.
Okay, great.
And you said we don't need an NPDS, what,
there's no NPDS. It's a land disturbance permit through DEP.
so it's already, that's great.
Anything else you can add, Mike?
No, I think she covered it.
Okay, all right.
Very straightforward.
Okay, fantastic. If there are no other questions of Connie or Mr. Sanford, I'll ask for a motion.
I will make a motion to approve the land development plan from WME Properties LLC. Owners of property located at 4550 Buffalo Road, along with the planning commission's recommendations and approval.
I will second that. Any discussion?
Glad to see that you guys are building in Harborcreek. We appreciate it.
Yep. Mr. Oler?
Yes.
And I will vote yes.
Thank you very much.
Certainly. Thanks for coming, Mike. Connie, there are now several requests to extend 90-day deadlines, so we'll just go over those real quick.
Okay.
The first one, a 90-day deadline for Artisan Residence Distillery Land Development Plan.
They are asking for an extension to get everything recorded. I did get an update. They are working with their architect. They do plan on breaking ground October 2027, so next fall. So a slower start than what they anticipated, but the project is still moving forward.
Okay, that's great. I'll make that motion to extend the 90-day deadline.
I'll second.
All right, any discussion? Mr. Oler?
Yes.
And I will vote yes. Another extension to extend the 90-day deadline for Station Road Apartments Land Development Plan.
They're relooking at the design of their project. If there's any major changes, it'll have to be resubmitted, but right now they are asking for a 90-day extension.
Okay. And this is on Old Station, like at the intersection of
Yes,
Yale and...
yeah.
Okay.
The
all right.
multifamily.
Yep, okay, all right. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
All right, and I will second that. Any discussion?
No.
Mr. Oler?
Yes.
And I will vote yes. A request to extend the 90-day deadline for Boulder Springs Planned Residential Development Plan.
This is one that we just recently approved. This is off of Walbridge Road for the 22 patio homes. They are getting closer to getting everything outstanding submitted. They're anticipating their DEP permits at the end of this month. So they're not going to make the 90-day deadline, so that's the reason they're requiring the 90-day extension.
Okay. I'll make that motion to extend the 90-day deadline for Boulder Springs.
I'll second.
Any discussion? Mr. Oler?
Yes.
And I will vote yes. And let's see, we have refer a home occupation application from Lisa Vicky to the Planning Commission for review.
This is a home occupation proposed bakery on Parker Avenue. You're just referring it right now to the Planning Commission meeting, which will be reviewing it May 7th at their meeting. There'll be a public hearing later with the Board of Supervisors about 30 days after that.
Okay, all right. Have a motion?
I'll make a motion to refer the home occupancy application from the Lisa Vicky to the planning commission.
And I will second that. Any discussion?
No.
Mr. Oler?
Yes.
And I will vote yes. I will make a motion to pay bill list 8-26.
And I'll second that.
Any discussion? Mr. Oler?
Yes.
And I will vote yes. Administration, I'll make the motion to authorize payment of invoice 123244-CINV from Definity for actuarial services rendered in the total amount of $1,820, not to be paid out of the pension plan.
I'll second that motion.
Any discussion? Mr. Oler?
Yes.
And I will vote yes. You can take this one, Steve?
Make a motion to accept a letter of resignation from Harborcreek Township Sewer Board member Dennis Bort. Tell a little bit about Dennis. He has been on the sewer authority since 2008. He's going to be a huge loss to our sewer authority. He was the guy that we went to for questions. He had the historical knowledge of our sewers, and he will be greatly missed, and we would like to thank him for his years of service.
Probably pushing 20 years.
Well,
I think he was on the board when I
18
was it
years,
really?
2008,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep, great guy. So, yep, we wish him well and thank him for his service. That was a motion. I'll second that. Any discussion?
No.
Is this, do we need a motion on this?
Mhm,
All right.
we usually have.
We do.
I don't
Yeah?
know.
Mr.
I'll
Roller?
second. Yeah.
All right. And no discussion? Mr. Roller?
Yes.
And I will vote yes. On to roads. I'll make a motion to adopt resolution 26-61, a resolution to approve the annual road and street material and general material bids for 2026 to the Erie Area Council of Governments. And I can provide a detailed listing of all the bid prices that were submitted if requested. This is what we go through every year. The Erie Area COG goes out and solicits bids for probably 23, 24 municipalities. It can be from pipe to gravel, catch basins, other road material, signposts, many different things. So we will go off of the COG recommendations on lowest responsible bidder for all these purchases. And that's in the form of a motion.
I looked at it earlier, so I'm good. I'll second it.
All right, any discussion? Mr. Oler?
Yes.
And I will vote yes. Also, referring to the work that the Erie Area COG does, I'll make a motion to adopt resolution 26-62 to approve the gas diesel bids for a 3-year period starting June 26th. We went out with the COG as we do every 3 years. This contract right now ends the end of May. The prices were as good as can be expected. And actually, there was 2 bidders with the same exact quantity. So that was Melzer's, who we normally use, and I cannot remember the other one. But yeah, I'll make the motion to adopt resolution 26-62.
And I will second that.
Any discussion?
And how do you go about that? Do you
It's-
get Melzler's one time and then the other the next, or each township decides?
Each township can decide.
So-
Yep. Yeah.
Yes, seconded that.
All right. Any discussion? Mr. Roller?
Yes.
And I will vote yes. Continuing on roads, I'll make the motion to authorize to purchase a 2026 Mack GR64 FR cabin chassis truck from Tri-County Truck Center through the CoStar's contract 025-E22389 in the amount of $189,788.03. This truck is part of the LSA local share account grant that we received January, maybe? I think we found approval. The total amount of the grant, I think, is $346,000. This portion, the 189, almost 190,000, is for the cab and chassis. That vehicle has been delivered to our outfitter. The balance of that 346 will be for the plow, the dump box, all that outfitted equipment. So this is just to pay for the truck and chassis, and that is in the form of a motion.
I'll second that.
All right, and just discussion. I mean, so this is a reimbursable grant. So this is, we will pay it and submit the request for reimbursement to the state. So this is money that is not coming out of, I guess it is coming out of the taxpayers. We all certainly fund the grants as well, but not coming directly from Harborcreek Township taxpayers. Mr. Oler,
Yes.
and I will vote yes as well. I'll make a motion also to authorize a letter of acknowledgement to the American Legion Lakeshore Post 105 for the Medal of Honor ride that will take place on June 20th, 2026, and travel through Harborcreek Township using State Route 20 to raise funds for Erie County veterans. This is not in a township road, but for some reason they need acknowledgement from the township. We've done it for several years in the past, so we will just author the letter acknowledging that the ride will be coming through on June 20th.
I'll second your motion.
All right, any discussion? Mr. Oler?
Yes.
And I will vote yes.
And I'll
Take it
make-
away, Steve.
I will make a motion to hire the following individuals for part-time seasonal park crew, effective Sunday, April 9th, 2026. Pam Brigham at $14.75 an hour, Marilyn King at $14.25 an hour, Scott Gotham at $15 an hour, Gene LaFuria, $11.50 an hour, Isaac Pete Q, $11.50 an hour, Annie Harmon, $11.50 an hour, Mason Wazorek, $11.50 an hour, Sam LaFuria, $11.50 an hour, Lou LaFuria, who is the manager at the Woodford, he's a little higher at $17 an hour, and Charles Urbanik at $11.50 an hour. They're mostly, Scott will be working up in the community parks with the parks guys. The rest will be down at Woodford Park, helping out down there.
Good returning crew.
It is. And of course we have Pam Brigham and Marilyn King back for the crafts at Rolling Ridge, they've been there forever. So great to have them back too.
All right. That was in the form of a motion.
Yes, sir.
I will second that. Any discussion? Mr. Oler?
Yes.
And I will vote yes. Announcements. Steve?
All right, just a reminder that the Parks and Recreation Board will be having our meeting on Monday, May 18th, 2026. We're doing a little different this year. Instead of having monthly meetings, we're meeting as needed. The next one will be on that date in May. Already thanked Dennis Bort. That's all I have.
All right. Just within the last couple days, we have noticed that we were doing some berm repair on the Dutton Road Bridge, just to the east of the Our Lady of Mercy entrance on Dutton Road. The bridge is in need of some repairs. We had township engineer come down that day. We have it kind of choked down to a lane and a half right now. It is safe for travel, but we've already submitted to the county for the Act 13 money. Is that correct, Cindy? Oh my heavens.
Wow, that's been a long time.
Can you cut that? I'm sorry, I apologize to Shelley. Yes. We will go out for bid on that project. The Act 13 money is 70% through the county and 30% township. Certainly not a cost that we were anticipating, but it is deemed needed to be replaced before it comes further and degrades even further. So that's what I got. Switching over to mostly spring work. Guys are doing a nice job. I know the parks are looking great. That's all I got. All right. Public comment. Any public comment? Seeing none, do I have a motion to adjourn?